I bought this camper van to renovate and drive around Europe this summer. Who's coming with me? No one. Off I pop on my own to some of Europe's finest countries. I've never done any solo travelling and I'm nervous. But before I can leave in just a few weeks' time, I need to get the old guy in tip-top shape for the adventure. Because all of this oldness just will not do. Straight back to it, lads. So the main thing that needs sorting today is getting the mould off the ceiling. This is gonna be magic. This van smells like shoes from the 1980s and an old beef pie. I couldn't wait to get my hands on the ceiling and give it a major scrub. All right, so this is coming up so good. And it's actually making the place smell really nice because Gary's got some kind of lemon thing in there. G101 told me I need to tell you that, G101. And yeah, some kind of like big compression machine thing. And it is just looking brand new, actually. For a 40-year-old van, the roof's been kept in really good shape, apart from the mold, obviously. But yeah, let me just show you a close-up because it's very satisfying. How nice it is. Switches straight off. Well, I think that looks bloody great. Smells like lemons now. Oh, God, what was that for? The wheelie bin. Oh my gosh, yeah. Okay, well, it still stands for the van. I need a name. I managed to rope Gary into measuring up how much four-way carpet I would need. I didn't really want to use it, but it's the quickest way to cover the dark carpet that's already on there. All right, so these are the colour samples for the four-way carpet. Obviously I wanted something floral, but it's very basic because it's going to be a really light van. So I'm thinking either a light grey or a stone. And I'm not sure which decision I'm going to go for, but I know just the girl that can help me make it. There's only one way that it's going to be fair. Oh, straight to it! Stone! Stone, honey! We're going to go for the stone! It's a done deal. Oh, you're so clever. You're so clever helping me. I love you, I love you. You want to come with me? Oh my God.
5 meters of stone.
Do we get it cheaper because it's Tuesday?
You get it for £65.39.
Yes, please.
So what I was thinking was instead of like painting this cupboard, I could panel it. But obviously I don't need all that. I'm not sure what happened when I measured it, but that was totally wrong.
Beading. What are you going to put that on there?
Don't know. I was hoping you could answer that. Oh, old shower curtain in the bin. So while I was away for a few days last week, I went up to Scotland for Craig's Whiskey launch party, which was a complete success. So much so that the whole release sold out in 3 hours. So really sorry if you didn't get your hands on a bottle. Spoiler alert, they are working on their next batch. So keep your eyes out. I'll leave the link for their newsletter down below so that you can sign up and get your hands on it when it comes out so you're not disappointed. But while I was away, Gary did work on a few things because I left the van down with him. So I'll just show you the bits that he's worked on and we'll just tick them off the big man list because it's getting smaller, but not by much. So if you remember, I wanted a specific bathroom section, which Gary has half done. So I'm just going to like half do that. We started ticking it, but now we're crossing them through. So I don't know if you remember it before, but this is the after. So there's some shelving in there now. That's not staying because that's ugly AF. But Gary took out the shower. I was like, no, we're keeping the shower. So I'm just going to buy a better one. And I also want to buy a better tap because that is not staying. So eventually this section will be a Pinterest masterpiece. Wait for it. I just got to buy everything. So exciting. He did install 2 seat belts. So I hope you can see in here. He didn't ask me if I wanted red and black, but that's what I got and that's fine. Job well done. Well done, Gar. Now I can take some mates with me because this does actually sleep 4 people. All right, this is the exciting part of the video. We've got some deliveries. So I've been really torn with what colour palette to do in this van. Honestly, Sleepless Nights does not cover it. And this is my favourite part of the renovation. It's like picking the colour themes. What are we gonna go for? And I think I've decided. Are you ready? It's pink, it's floral. I am in my girly era. And why the devil not, eh? What do you think? I just want to feel like this van is in full bloom. And it just makes me happy, you know? It feels bright, it feels fresh, it feels girly. Because I can, because it's mine. Think wildflowers and romantic country charm with elements of like vintage lace and frills and stuff. Delicate and feminine. Everything that I am not, but I can pretend to be. Cool. So you're probably wondering what these thick bedspreads are for. These are going to upholster the seats. So we're going to go from brown retro zigzaggy stuff to wonderfully floral, if they can do it. I've been quoted some wild prices, but I'm seeing a girl tonight about the upholstery, so fingers crossed she can do that. All right, I've got some tools, probably not the right ones, but I'm going to take this backsplash off. It is an original piece, but it is ugly, so it's got to come down.
Here, you want that one off?
Yeah, that's coming
What are you
off.
going to put there? Because I've taken that one off.
Well, I want to keep it, I just want to wallpaper over it.
I took that one off because you told me to take it off.
That's okay, we can put it back on, yeah?
You can't. It's in bits.
Gary. And that was leaking yesterday, that's why there's a pillow there. The black seal isn't good enough, so we might need to get a new one.
It's a seal or a penguin.
I know. Some of you loved this Goppin copper backsplash. I have no idea why, and I just cannot allow it to stay. He's got to go. I think not only has he nailed it down, but he's glued it. Come on. All right, all work has come to a halt. The dog's gone missing. She must have just bolted because we can't find her anywhere. And I just hope she's taken herself down the beach. But yeah, all work will resume as soon as Ivy is found. Little rascal. Right, we think we can hear her. She's got her lead on her, so it's probably got caught. Ivy! I can hear her. There she is! I got her! You silly Billy! Rescue mission complete.
Where you been, you little
Apparently this is what we need for the last bit. Tools for days, Gary, honest to God. No, I don't like that. I don't like it. Gary helped me with the tool that we call Neville the Nibbler, and we got to measuring out the space for a new backsplash. I'm not 100% sure what I want to put on there, so if you've got any ideas, then I would love to hear them. Alright, it might not seem like much, but just having it brighter, like a lighter colour, brings it out so much. Feels like there's loads of room. So job well done. We'll make some wood for that. Do you like my new key ring? I don't know if you can even see it. A big thanks to Renergy for sponsoring this video. Now I'm not very good at a lot of things, apart from being clumsy. But one thing that I'm really not good at is electrics. I bought an old camper van and unfortunately nothing works. Nope. Hello, do you have a moment to talk about electrics? Hello, Heaton, is that you? So in order to get this old fella alive and kicking, we're gonna need some power. And my best buds over at Renergy have sent me a few things to help me get started. The Renergy eFlex portable solar panel, the real MVP. Using N-type cells, they are higher in efficiency, they have better longevity, they give a higher performance as they're more resistant to heat and light. A premium solar panel, if you will. Super lightweight, compact and waterproof. Perfect for any camping holiday or a trip to Europe in a van. The Renergy Core 12-volt 300 amp hour battery, aka the Power Beast. This geezer means business. The best part, it automatically warms itself up when the temperature drops, and it charges safely even in freezing weather. No isolation needed, and I can check the battery stats straight from my phone. The Renergy 3000 watt pure syn wave inverter. What is a syn power wave, you ask? Well, I don't know, but Renergy tells me it's clean, smooth, consistent power. No frying cables, no overheating, and no buzzing sounds. How do I attach this solar panel, Gar? Will this do? And of course, a helpful manual to show how to install it all. So don't live in the dark. Try Renergy. The links to all of these products are in our description. Happy shopping. Wait for it. The first ever thing I bought has arrived. You ready? It's a lot smaller than I thought it was going to be. But it's only me, so it doesn't really matter. Look at him! I got him off Etsy, and the guy was very truthful. He did say the handle doesn't stay up. He has left extra bolts, but if they don't work, I have a solution. I don't know if it's going to work, as I've only just brought all of this stuff in, but yeah, keep that on there. Pick it up like that. Wicked. Just a bit of silicone. Spot on.
Oh, there we are. Get all that piece. What you need to do now is just mark up there and across there, and we cut that. Plug it in. Up there.
Yeah, plugged in.
Voila.
Now, technically, this should fit if she's measured it right. And we all know my track record with measuring. That looks pretty good to me. Lots of people have been worried for my safety on this trip. Well, thanks for caring. For an extra bit of protection, Gary is putting a bolt on the back door to make sure that no one robs me. All right, so I don't really want a black tap and a black shower head, but I'm planning on spraying it with the sink, the hob and the shower tray. So I want that one and I want that one. Please, Gar. Out with the old and in with the new. Sort of. Okay, one last stop for the day. I've got to go and see this girl about some upholstery. Got my material. I've just got to make my way there. Oh, my back. This manual labour, I swear. Oh, power steering still hasn't been put on yet. I don't feel like we're getting anywhere too fast, pun intended, with the build. Gary's just like waiting for everything to come. The first lot of things should be here tomorrow, electronic wise. Hopefully, fingers crossed, if I can rope Craig into coming down tomorrow, we can start painting and wallpapering. And I'm part of the Talbot Express group on Facebook. I love it now, I'm part of all the groups. And a lady was like, let me see your spring glow ups and stuff. And everyone's putting the inside of the vans in there. A lot of people have gone white and they do look a lot bigger. I do think the brown really closes it in here, so I'm so excited to see it looking lighter. Fingers crossed. The fabric lady was so lovely, but unfortunately, the job I needed, she just didn't have time for, so we had to pass. Morning, guys. Very exciting day, big day. We have got the electrical system going in, the heart of the van, the part that's going to keep me powered throughout my travels. Alright, so it's been a big morning. Me and Gary have been putting in the electrics. Whoa, 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 whoa. Oh, shit. And I've been learning a lot, to be honest. Some of it I already knew because we've got custard the bus, but we've put in the 300 amp hour lithium ion phosphate battery.
Phosphate.
Phosphate.
Not prostate.
Prostate battery. Really big one that's going to power me on the road. Charge my cameras, laptop, phone, everything. So this little box here, when I turn the car on, this allows this battery to charge, which is really good because I'm going to be driving a lot. When I'm off-grid, which I will be a lot, I'm going to try not to go into campsites because I think they're quite expensive. Obviously, I'm going to be safe camping wherever I go. I'm going to do a lot of research just to make sure it's okay. I've got this 3000 watt inverter, which I can just switch on, and that will give me 240 power in the van. Anything with a plug that you have to plug into the wall, that's what's going to power me for that. And then I've got this monitor here, that is like a Bluetooth device. So I'll be able to check all of the stats on this, which is really good because just looking at this, you don't know how powered up it is. So when it's sunny, this guy allows the power from the solar panel to charge the battery, which again is just free energy, which is great. This is exactly what I need. And that is Electrics with Amy B. Morning all. Gary told me I was coming down too late to the workshop, which was like, you know, 9:15. He sent me this morning, so I've decided to wake up earlier. And obviously the glam squad isn't up yet, so we're on our way to B&Q. And then fingers crossed I'm going to take off all the doors, today all the brownness, wallpaper and paint it. So yeah, B&Q's about 35 minutes away, so hopefully we'll be back by the end of the day. Who knew wallpaper was so expensive, man? I mean, who even is Laura Ashley? During my time here in B&Q, I needed some spray paint to change the colour of the hob, the sink and the shower tray. Ooh, what will we go for? Definitely not white because that's boring. We went with powder puff pink. Oh, she's cute. Then I hit the jackpot with the vinyl variety. I'm going to use something airy and light to cover the worktops. Did somebody say glitter pink? Let us get home because Operation Glow Up is about to commence. Alright, I'm far too excited. There's loads of things that I need to prep inside the van before I can start painting and everything. So I'm going to take all the cupboard doors off. There's a couple of like rails for the curtains. They need to come off before I can wallpaper. Bits and bobs. So I'm just going to quickly get that done and then set myself up a little station at the back of Gary's workshop and test out the paint colours. And we'll see which one we like. Alright, you're not even ready for this. Wow. I do love it. The only problem is I haven't got the seat covers, the chair covers here to see if it matches. Second one, that's quite classy, that. Yeah, we might just mix it up and use both, but okay, let's go. I sanded down the doors and tried to get rid of that beefy scent. While I was prepping, Gary was building me new back door cards. To go. Buddy. It's a bit damaged, isn't it? A bit wet and a bit crinkly. It's 40 years old, isn't it? So.
Are you talking about that or me?
You wish you was 40. Oh, this is cool. I haven't actually opened it yet. My back windows, they don't have anything on it. I do want to get blinds for the whole thing eventually, working on that. So I kind of wanted to just spruce them up a bit. You can't really see it now because it's backed onto like a white paper, but it is see-through. It leaves like a really gorgeous like colours streaming through the window. Right, what's this one? Hammock. Obviously. I don't know where I'm going to hang that from. Shower curtain. Proper trifle tier ruffled beautifulness. It's gonna look so good. So essentially this part came with the door, but it's so heavy and bulky that I'm just not going to put it back in. Instead, I'm going to use this as just like a little privacy curtain. That's kind of the other problem I have with my brain, because I want to buy so much stuff already. I'm like, yeah, this is my favourite bit, I'm going to go and buy it. But I never know if it's going to match because I am so eclectic with my style. So I do have some wallpaper around here. So this is actually like a peel and stick, so I don't have to wallpaper paste, because that is not my forte. This stuff essentially is going to go above me, just up here. Ready? Oh no, that's the wrong one. These are just samples of wallpaper that I was going to use to cover the cupboards, the brown cupboards. I don't know if I like them. So this will go above me now. It's going to be so bright in here. It's going to be amazing. I think the glow up is going to be sensational. Right, what else we got? Oh, this is for the worktops. Like a white granite peel and stick, because they're currently brown. Slightly premature. But do I care? No, I do not. Alright, so behind the scenes I've been working on trying to get someone to upholster. Unfortunately, the lady that recommended somebody else yesterday, she's not available until like mid-May, and that's just too late. So I have found somebody else, but they are quite far away, so I'm going to get somebody to take these up to him, and hopefully he can fit me in week after next. So I've got to take all the seats out. I'm actually just going to take 3 seats out for now because I still need to drive the van, so I'll keep the driver's seat. I'll get him to upholster them, and then when I take the van back to pick them up, I'll drop off the driver's seat, just so we've still got the van, because I've only got Gary for like 2 weeks and a half. We've got a lot to do because everything's still rather brown, so I'm just going to take these off and just see what they're like. Gary redid this part, which is really good. Oh, that's not good. Yikes. So yeah, that's probably gonna have to get changed as well. Here he is. So you're gonna help me today?
Trying to build a whiskey empire, do you know what I mean?
No problem, you want to help me pick some carpet?
I can do that.
To wrap up the day, I headed to the local guys at L&C Flooring. Shout out to you absolute legends. They did me a solid deal on some flooring, and I picked some lovely bright carpet and a matching slither of lino for the van floor. I cannot wait to see it all down. Like my uniform, Gav. Dragon Motorhome's apprentice Amy B reporting for duty. Well, it's quite early, isn't it? I'm glad it's not raining. All right, what's the plan for today? Prepped the cupboard yesterday, gonna paint it all up, the whole thing. The brown's going. We've got a helper today, Craig Holmes. He's coming in a second. He's just grabbing us all coffee. Decaf, because my anxiety, you know. Also, when we came back from Scotland, I may have brought a few things back with me for the van and for the trip through Europe. This is what it currently looks like. So yeah, my best mate, Gary from Barry over there, he said I can keep it all in his workshop. So I'm going to stick it out the way at the top because he had a clean up the other day. He won't charge me for storage. He's a love. So it's going to stay there until I can fit it all in the van, which I can't. I was a bit optimistic with how much storage space this van will have. And I think I'm going to have to build something else because that just is not going to fit in. Before we start anything, let me just clear it out because there's no room to swing a goose. You ask? Oh, don't worry, it's just a bag of accessories. Ow. So I bought loads of new stuff for the garden studio, which obviously I'm not using that much right now. So I just thought I would transfer a few bits into the van. And the most important thing is flowers. Wait for this glow up though. Good morning. How you doing, honey?
Oh urge you to finish this yet, and you need some expert help. So.
That sounds about right. All right, quick team meeting.
Got a big man this side.
We set ourselves some tasks for the day. Gary was to finish the back door lock, I was going to paint the ugly AF cupboards, and Craig's job was the very time-consuming four-way carpeting. I think he pulled the short straw. Tell the people what you think about my material.
This is the back panel. I think it looks better if the wood's on the outside.
Please, sir, if you could start this morning with the cab roof, that would be really great.
Seen the four-way carpet I done on custard?
I have, yeah.
Sure you want me to do this?
I want your best effort, Craig, and I don't want any kinks in it, if possible. Just try your best, yeah?
Always.
That's all.
Do see them, will you?
Fine, yeah.
Good luck. If she gets out your way, you might get something done today.
Right, I'll have less of this, right? In work bullying, I won't stand for it.
Tables are turn now, haven't they, eh? So we can Gary bullying me.
Now I could go through everything with you and we'd be here for about 45 minutes, but I'll just pick some of my favourite things, shall I? Tulip spoons. It's a fridge magnet. My plates. Look at those. Plastic numbers. So, you know, for like the inside of a drawer to stop things from moving around. Yeah? Yeah? Cute. Gotta blow it up, but come on. Backpack. Coffee jar. It's massive, maybe not. And look how cute that is. So nice. This is nice. So, you know, Gary's made me that little shelf and I said that I was going to put a flower pot on it. I think this is going to be it. It's a bit more out there with colour, but I want little dots of like craziness going through it as well, because that's a bit of me. This morning, I'm going to pick up where I left off last night. So the boards are prepped. It's time to paint. So we've got ourselves one of them. Don't really know what that's called. Some hot water and a cloth, just in case I go outside the lines. Paintbrush, bin, sealant, prime sealer, so that'll go on first, a pencil and some masking tape. Now I did try and close my eyes when I went past the Laura Asher section because she's quite expensive, but I couldn't. It's gonna go on the inside of here, and then I'm gonna paint the outside. Which pink, we don't know yet. What are you saying, Holmes?
Wow.
Yeah.
That one. If you got any left over, you could do Gary's bedroom as well.
This is where I got it from. Done, girl. You can do anything. Bit of glue on there.
No, the other side, the other side.
Other side. And I'm hoping if there's enough left over, potentially make it into curtains. Oh, look at that. Bloody gorgeous. Good stuff, that glue, innit? Didn't know you were a haberdasher, okay? Man of many talents. Alright, so while I'm waiting for that to dry, I'm going to crack on with this. This is the ribbed wall panelling wood that I've got. Didn't realise it came separate, but okay. So I'm going to put it on this cupboard. This one goes next to the oven. Do this all the way along and then paint it. Just give it a bit more character. Drum roll. Yes, look! This looks so nice as well.
We're gonna have to alter this, that's all.
Because it won't shut?
No.
Oh, brilliant. Solid.
And it's got to be cut a little bit shorter.
And it's got to be changed because we're not keeping the colour. Wonderful. Thank you, girl. That looks amazing. Dinner with a view coming soon. All right, what you got, Craig?
I got this piece that Amy wants covering. It did have this ugly pink thing on it. Now Amy wants to do it in white, which I think is a bad idea, but still van.
We got options. So I did me a bit of shopping a while ago, and I knew I wanted things covered. So I've got these two. I was thinking to myself, do I go cream or do I go white? And now I'm just thinking, just do both, because they don't really go, but it'll be cozy. I would prefer this one, but if this is too thick, then this one, please, Craig.
No problem.
Okay, back to this station. Wallpaper. The wallpaper paste is already made up because I just can't do that. All right, so if you can see, there's like an indentation that goes all the way around. So I want to wallpaper the inside and then paint the outside. Yeah, I should paint it first, shouldn't I? Because I'm going to get paint on the wallpaper. All right, let's paint some more then. Well, that's the big question though. Which one? Why is this the hardest decision of my life? I'm going to go for that one over that one. I just think it's gonna... Is it the right decision? Let me just try this side. No, yeah, it's gonna be right. It's gonna be fine. We're gonna go with the dark. So I was very excited the other day. I was on Instagram, as I am, and I followed this girl who had this amazing fish jumper on. Loved it. Was like, need me one of those. So I went into the website. I think it was Icelandic or Norwegian. I can't remember. Do you want to see what came? Yeah. Gotta make it myself. So yeah, no fish jumper for me. I'm gonna take it to somebody in town and just be like, can you... for me, please. That would be great. What else is there? More fish. Absolutely have no idea why these were a thing, but I thought they were cute and company, innit? Well, we'll leave it there, otherwise we could go on for about 24 days because I have bought so much stuff. You want to see the shape of this van right now. But let me know what you think about the colour palette. Let me know if there's anything cute or cool that you've come across and like major things that I need in the van. Do you know, like little hacks that I could do with putting in just to make my life easier on the road? Back to the vlog. That is cute though. All right, the ugly chairs are going off for their upholstery. Say ta-ra to the Mingin Brown. Bye, Brown. So I was going to take the stuff to get upholstered, however, it's yonder up the valley somewhere. So Keith, Gary's brother-in-law, is going to go and take him for me. Such a legend. Back to everything else. How you getting on, babes?
Yeah, do you want to come see?
Honestly, every time I walk in, I feel like the smell's going more and more.
Until you get in there, the smells are gone.
Stop it, you. Oh, I can already see the vision.
I don't know if you wanted those buttons on there. They're the original ones.
Yeah, no, that's great. We'll keep a bit of the original. Oh, this looks so tidy, Craig. Well done.
At least one of us can finish the job, eh?
So I got my girls doing all the jobs for me, all the material work. Thank you, ladies. Anyone want a cup of tea?
Thanks, love. Yes, please.
Love one.
We've all lost our minds. Keith, the legend, has just taken the seats up to get upholstered, and the guy's just called me like, where's the material? And I'm like, in my sister's house. So I've got to go and drop that to him now, but I'm not going to take the van. I'll take our car. Lost our minds. Lost it. Good news. The diesel heater came. I'm going to test the back door lock. Got the pin. Then I just pull that over. Be double locked basically. Locked and then the pin in there. No intruders getting in. All right. End of day 3. I know it looks like there's not much getting done because there's no kind of before and afters apart from the lovelies. But we're flat out. We've just been working on it non-stop for 3 days. Everything should turn up next week now. The diesel heater's here. We've got all of the battery set up, solar panels, everything that needs to go in. Gary can work on next week. I've got a new toilet coming. How exciting. But for now, I'm gonna go to bed. All weekend. But I said I was gonna end all of these videos with like beautiful quotes, didn't I? It's never too late for a new beginning in your life.